In this video, we continue to code our game of crabs. In the previous video, we finished our statistics class, and in this one, we'll make it all work together. And the changes are simple. All we have to do is set the statistics after each win or loss. So in our evaluate roll method, right here, we simply call the setStats method in the statistics class. So in my win status, I'm going to set the statistics, and I'm going to pass the number of rolls that it took, and I'm going to pass the status of the game. In this case, it's going to be win. So I'm going to pass the game status. And I'm gonna copy it, and I'm gonna paste it to each of these cases for the wins and for the losses. Again, we don't have to worry ourselves with the status for the continue. So now there's only one little thing to add. Remember, the evaluate roll method is only referring to wins or losses that occurred in the first round. However, if the game does not end with the first round, then we continue rolling the dice until we roll the point or number 7. So we need to go to keep playing method, which is down here, and we need to set the stats here as well after the game is won or lost. So one last thing to do is to be able to actually display the results for each of these rounds statistics. So I'll go to my class statistics, and here in my display statistics method, I'm going to also display the average and the round statistics. Right now I only have the probability. So I'm going to create another variable for the average, and to display the statistics for the rounds, I'm going to actually display all the rounds for the wins and losses, and to do that I'm going to use a for loop again. And again, I'm going to start from index 1 up to index 21. And in this loop, once again, I have to determine how many rounds it took and separate the round 21 or greater from all the others. So I'm going to do an if statement and check if the I equals 21. And if it does, I'll display a little different message than for all the other rounds. So if it took 21 rounds or more, I'll display round 21 or more wins, and I'll display the number of wins. And if it took less, so else, I'm going to display the round number. So it will display the round 1, 2, 3, all the way to 20, and then the number of wins for each of those rounds. And I'm gonna copy paste this whole loop and paste it underneath, because this one will be for the losses. So instead of wins, I'm going to use the losses array. And instead of saying 21 round more wins, I'll say losses, and over here losses as well. So that will display the statistics for the rounds, and all that is left is to display the average. And we already have it calculated, so in the average length for our statistics, and we can call the method directly from there and display the number that is the average of rounds that our games took. So here I'm writing average length of the game of crabs is, and I'll type what the average is, and I think we are ready to run it. So let's try it. Alright, so we have our 5 games. The first game, it says sorry, you rolled snake eyes right on the first roll, so we lost. Game 2 took quite a while, a few rounds, so we were trying to match the point of 4, but at the end we rolled 7, so we lost. Game 3 we lost again because we rolled snake eyes, but next one we won because we rolled 7 right on the first try. And finally, game number 5, you can see we tried to match point 4, and then we did actually, so we won. So you can see that we won round 1 once. It took 5 rounds to win another game, so we won 2 games on round 1 and 5. And we lost the game twice on the first round and once on the round number 9. And our statistics are that the chances of winning are 40%, and it average took 3.4 rounds. But let's go and increase the number of rounds to something a little more reasonable to collect statistics. So let's increase it to 5,000. So when we run it again, you can see we have tons of games. Not all of them can be displayed, but you can see that, for example, game 4604 took quite a few rounds. We tried to match 4 as a point, but we lost because we rolled 7. And at the end of it all, we have the statistics for each of the rounds, and you can see that we won the round on that we won the game on round 1 1083 times, and we never won it past 19 rounds. So round 21 or even 20, we have 0 wins on that. We never needed so many rounds. But it took 21 rounds or more 3 times to lose the game. So, but like I said, it's very unlikely that you will get this many rolls or rounds per game. So we lost on first round 555 times, and you can see all the losses, how they progressed here. And at the end, you can see that the chances of winning are 48.94%, and the average game of craps is 3.4026 rounds. So let's confirm if it's similar. And you can see that when we run it again, we got 49.6% chance of winning, and again we got 3.3724 rounds. So it's fairly consistent. So you can see for 5,000 games, once again, 50% chance approximately of winning. So it is actually quite a fair game to win. Still, I suggest you stay away from gambling. Plus, who has time for gambling when there's so much coding to do, right? So let's just do that instead. Anyway, I hope you found this exercise helpful, and thanks for watching.